Without giving a number, how attractive are you? Attractive enough to be vaguely aware that some people are into me, but not confident enough to believe that anyone talking to me is. Edit. Attractive enough for silver. Thank you, that feels about right. I knew that if I scrolled down enough, I wouldn't have to answer myself. Now it's on top so I don't even have to scroll down. Whenever someone says I look kinda like a celebrity, it always comes with a caveat. Like, you look like Leo DiCaprio if his face was chubby, if he was stung by bees. The same as any skinny white guy with brown hair. Put on a red flannel shirt, that'll do the trick. About as attractive as a men's bathroom at a rock concert. Thoroughly used but not taken care of. Oof. Attractive enough I found someone to marry me and have kids with, but not attractive enough to get out of a speeding ticket. As a 20 years old, women would ask me out. As a 40 years old, it looks like I ate those women. The perfect crime. I'd make Quasimodo look like a model. I'm gonna need you to send nudes. Attractive enough for everyone to like my best friend. Yup. The unintended wingwoman. Don't mean to be but at least one of us can get laid. It's always her. The solution here is rather obvious. Start sleeping with her yourself. I'm pretty hot, if gangly awkward stick figures are your thing. Hello. If you dialed my attractiveness on a rotary phone, you might take what George Carlin described as the free ride all the way back. Obscure enough. I don't know what this meant, but I loved it. I'm an uglier version of Danny DeVito. Aren't we all? Discount Freddie Mercury when I shave. Don't shave. If someone asked me out it would be a major red flag and I would have to ask her to rethink her choices in who she is attracted to. I'd duck me. My lasagna brings all the girls to my yard. But they don't stay in my yard. Which plane of eternal damnation did you send them to this time, Garfield? Without making an effort, I am invisible in a crowd. When I do my hair and makeup, cars stop to let me cross the road and I don't have to ever hold a door open myself. Without making an effort, I am invisible in a crowd. When I do my hair and makeup, my husband thinks I'm cute, but I'm still invisible in a crowd because I'm a woman over 35. Your husband's still gonna think you're cute, even after you get drowned in pig shit. Somewhere right in the middle between underwear model and villagers chase you out of town with pitchforks and torches. I mean, vampires are attractive to some people. There is a whole genre dedicated to vampires being attractive. Kingdoms full of women and led by women would wage wars and burn each other's kingdoms to ground just to get a glimpse of me, just to feel the air that touched me, to bathe in water I took shower with. I could go on, but I think I have made my point. Doc, we have dog over here guys. Right here it's a dog. On the internet, no one knows you're a dog. God knows. I was never that guy that made women gasp when I entered the room. Because I never thought they'd go for me, I didn't treat them like I was desperate to be with them. Most guys would act like a new puppy around them, slobbering and jumping around excitedly, but I stayed calm because what was there to get excited about? Discovered that wasn't a bad plan. They thought I was used to dating hot women. I've had people propose on the spot, but they might have been crazy. I've had politicians get handsy during a selfie, cabs make horrible jokes like peeping you, and even the lone guy tripping onto something while staring. Got out of a couple problems with cops through pleading and flattering and making cute faces. I've had politicians get handsy during a selfie. You met Joe Biden when you were 8? If I were to rate myself, it would not be very generous as I have almost no self-love whatsoever. That being said, I have gotten compliments on my appearance, clothes, hair, etc. But I've never been considered sexy or hot. I also have a partner, so they must see something in me. The bottom line would be, I'm decent, but I would not be one people are fighting over in clubs. Right now I'm obese enough that I don't even think I'm necessarily on the scale, no pun intended. What I mean is that anyone who'd care to be with me either prioritizes personality or is a nutbag. I tend to attract women with emotional issues, bad past experiences. If I lost the weight though, I'd say I'd be pretty good looking. I know how vain that sounds, but I genuinely believe that, which is saying a lot given how rock bottom my self-esteem is. Growing up I was called the girl with the golden eyes due to my striking gold yellow eye color. I don't really consider myself all that beautiful, I feel pretty plain looking, but I've had strangers, adults, and some friends claim otherwise. One time I was speaking with another girl who I didn't know and she interrupts me to say, "Well, sorry, you're just really pretty," which really made my day. Another time when I took my glasses off to clean them, my anatomy teacher, super nice lady, said I was very beautiful. I don't want to sound like I'm bragging, but when you feel insecure about your looks it means so much when people disagree. Yeah, I get this kind of feeling too. I'm told I'm attractive by some people on occasion, but I never really know how to feel about it, especially since it's usually someone like family or older authority figures. Either way, I just feel kind of plain, which in some ways is probably good as it's helped me stay down to earth and with a great friend group. Which I don't know why because I'm just a guy with regular green eyes as far as I know, and my defining feature is my red cheeks. Curious though, gold like some kind of amber, or more like a light yellow? Also, did either of your parents have the same eye color? Just never heard of someone with that kind of eye color before. It's interesting to say the least. I look like an actress. Or at least that's what my grandmother said, who I haven't seen in 13 years. But since I haven't, I'm going with what my mom calls me, ugly witch. If I exercised and cleaned my face, maybe what my grandmother says could be true. Really curious to see if it's actually true. Keep having false starts on exercising, though. My mom is a retired Calvin Klein model and it shows. I also have 10.6k followers on TikTok. I am so ugly, truly ugly. I can make your hair stand up, plus dogs run. Women don't quickly look away in disgust the first time they see me, but usually don't look a second time. Just attractive enough to not be attractive enough without being ugly. That's me. Like a tick below average. I feel like I fall on that hidden tick between average and below average where I'm just kind of invisible. I think that's just average with bad self-esteem added in. Imagine the taste of bad milk. Now transform it into a person's looks. Yogurt. You'd look at me and say, he's a piece of iron. It could look good with some effort, but will probably waste away into rust. So I'm kinda okay for a teen. I'm not hideous as some are, but I don't hide under layers of makeup, so I should be average. On some days though, if I didn't sleep enough, I actually look above average because I turn so pale and it highlights my eyes, which are dark brown, very nicely, and it makes my skin look more even than it actually is. And according to one of my friends, I was already above average during puberty, so well I do look better now. Really asking myself if I'm not just actually way above average but don't realize because self-esteem. This is a tough one. Some days, I catch a glimpse of myself in the mirror and think I'm not half bad. Other days, my less than polite mind goes straight in self-deprecating mode. In actuality, that is from an unclouded analysis of myself during my apathetic times. I don't have any spectacular body features. I'm not ugly pairs, but I've got a crooked smile, a stomach as curved as bow, little for muscle mass, a not well-defined jawline, and small man titties. During high school, oh boy, in response of being dared to kiss me, no way, I suffered an autoimmune disease that made me really sick, organs beginning to shut down. After high school now, As a health and fitness guru, damn girl, decided to make health and fitness a life goal. Add 110 pounds of pure muscle, you decide? People tell me fairly often that I look like Zooey Deschanel or Katy Perry, and I kind of see it. If they and I were sisters, I'd be the least pretty sister, who's still kind of pretty but definitely ranked third. I have the body type of Mr. Bobinski from Coraline.